maximums like me, please tune it up. You know it to make you happy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about 2026 accessory trend that I'm currently into. I love majority of them, and to tell you that I've been planning for the accessory, like I'm going with the trends. I have most of the things in my closet. So let's get into it. If you're new here, my name is Magdalene. On this channel, I talk about fashion, travel, and lifestyle. And I do believe if you look good, you definitely feel your best. So let's get into this accessory trend. So the first one we'll talk about is statement brooches. So statement brooch is something that is always trending for me because I love statement business. If you notice and you've been on this channel for a while, you know I love anything statement, anything that pops out. Yeah, so this is one of my statement brooch which I got from Tim. Very, very nice statement brooch. I always get compliments whenever I wear this statement brooch because it's actually eating that. It is just quirky, different, unique. And there are different type of statement brooches you can get. For me, a statement brooch is something that be not just a brooch, but at least bigger and unique and different. So that's one thing that's going to be trending in 2026. So get all your coins together and start shopping. Then if you don't want to shop the expensive ones like the designer brands or the middle tier brands or the fast fashion brands. You can go to site like fast fashion brand like Temu can still give you affordable options for you to be able to use for yourself. So definitely check them out for statement pieces like the statement brooch is important and you should get it. The next accessory trend I want to talk about are statement earrings. So statement earrings are also in. So I've always been talking about why you need accessorizing. Accessorizing helps you to always elevate your look. So I've always touched on accessories, why they are needed, and that's why I'm talking about the trends to spice up your outfit. So this is a statement earring that I also got from Temu, right? So this is like a dupe of Schiaparelli, and this is a very, very nice designer brand that you afford, but many people cannot really afford it because they're high up there. But this particular one is a great find, it's a dupe, and it's something you can get. And for me, I've noticed that some have different quirky versions. So this one is like an ear, and this one is like a eye. So some of them you can see that this can be two ears or two eyes. It depends, and they still put other features like the nose, the mouth. So it's something interesting, something unique. It's something that when you wear, you may be the only one that wear it. It's just it doesn't really speak to everybody except people that like statement pieces. So yeah, this statement earrings that are very important type. So you can check different ones. It mustn't be this type that I have. There are other type of statement earrings, some in flowers, some made of fabric and very big, some made into plants. You just see them ivory plant flowers. They just make big ones. You can also find such from Timu, from Shein. These are websites that you definitely check out for phone accessories. And I also try to link other ones for you to check out. I'll leave my link to Temu where you can check out all that statement accessory I highly recommend you get is crochet cap. Crochet caps are in for 2020 and I noticed they will be in because for 2025 it became so popular. Then I realized that I have forgotten how to actually crochet. So I picked up that habit again just to relax. So I see crochet once in a while. So crochet is not what my channel is about. Crochet is my own hobby, right? That's what I do. And I love it that crochet caps are in. So this is one of the crochet caps that I made. This is what they call like a boho style crochet cap. I really love this cap. It's really, really nice. So it's something you just wear over the head like this. And it's very, very chic. So this one I did it just by watching a YouTube video. So if you need to make your own crochet cap yourself, you can easily do it yourself. You can mess it up, start all over again. You're not paying anybody for it. So nobody's been paying you to produce it. So you can try your hands on it if you're such that it's artsy, you're crafty, you want to do something unique and fun. I have one like this and I have another crochet cap that I made, and that is a ruffle cap. That ruffle cap is also very, very common. If you check sites like Shein, they have different options around that $7 or less. So these are nice accessories that you get into your closet. This is just something unique and fun. Like you just want to add a little bit of bow to your outfit, for example. This will really, really come in handy. So that's why crochet caps are back and they're very unique. They're just something that definitely get into is top handle bags. Top handle bags are definitely in for 2026. If you need, this is one of my example of top handle bags. This is made fully of Ashoke. So if you're such as into traditional African attire, or you are the ones that you one of those people that love anything Nigeria creativity, definitely check them out. So this particular brand, I will also link them down below, and also my discount code which you can use to shop on their website. That is if you're in Nigeria. But if you're outside the country, I wouldn't know because the brand doesn't do international shipping. But there are places you can get this kind of business. So if you go for events like Fashion Week or presentation by all those Nigerian mini brands, you can just snag this kind of top and bag for yourself. But anyway, the whole purpose of this video is not to talk about Ashoke piece, it's to talk about top and bags. They're definitely in for 2026 and you should get one for yourself. It mustn't be as mini as mine, can be maxi, depends on the size you want. And they have very fun pieces of it that you can definitely check out for. So top and bags definitely in. So most bags that have shoulder bags, you can still top handle them. So that is the reason why top handle bags are actually very important. For me, I'm more about the top handle. I'm also probably a shoulder girl or the crook of the arm, but I'm not really such that likes to cross body anything. So you should know how excited I am. Another 2026 fashion trend that I highly recommend you get your hands into accessories trend is oversized belts. I highly recommend you touch and get some oversized belt because belts has a way of elevating your look. Recently, I like towards the end of 2024, I started getting into belts as a form of accessory, and I noticed that it's a very nice way to elevate your look. It just gives that extra fanciness to your outfit. Like if you're wearing more like a dress pant that has belt to add a belt to it, and you will see how nice it looks, and it gives you this rich vibe. It gives you this rich anti old money vibe, which is something I really really do love when you use belts, whether it's thin belt or bigger belt. But statement belt itself is one that's trendy for 2026. Anything statement, everything large, everything exaggerated is something that's trendy for 2026. If you look at the runway for Copenhagen for last year, February show, the autumn winter runway, you notice that most of the street style girls did more like triple belts, two belts together, and it still gives this visual interest that shows that yes, this person is styling something, wearing something elevated and chic that you should see. It gives this edginess to your look. But if you're not such that can actually pull off that together, you can go for statement belts like this one. So I've had this for years. This is one of my large statement belts. So if you're such a like this kind of big statement belt, that's a way of just giving your outfit an elevated look. It gives helps you to give your body shape. It elevates you, makes you a little bit taller, makes you gives you the illusion of tall because your top section becomes taller because it's going to split it into two and make it obvious that you have longer legs. So that's why you actually need all the statement belts in your closet. So if you can get yourself more statement belts, but if not, if you're able to use normal belt actually and actually start it, maybe the thin belt or the medium, but not the least statement accessory that you need in your closet are two-tone shoes. And if you're like me, maybe three-tone shoes, it depends on what you want. You would have noticed that I love anything that has more than one color in it, just like the top handle bag I showed to you guys. So you can see if you're such that love two-toned outfit or three-tone outfits, you will notice that they are very easy to style, especially when it comes to accessories. So two-tone shoes I am interested in. I love the fact that it's in for 2026 because you will see different colors in it. So like this one has splash of red, then purple, then black, then there's there's blue. So those kind of things, that's why I love anything that is more than one tone to it because one solid color sometimes may be boring. That's that you can also see the my crochet piece, my crochet cap. I also have one year and yet. So the thing is I use pink and cream. That is something I did, and that's not what I was even seeing in the tutorial. I just added my own spin on it because I love to have a mix of color. So you should know that these two-tone shoes, I'm going to be loving it. And if you're such that like me, you have to jump on it. And when it comes to two-tone shoes, anyway, it doesn't need to be bright colors like I do. It can be brown and black. I have a two-tone shoe that is brown and black, which is something that is elevated and chic. I have on that four-tone shoe. It has like four different colors on it and they work together, complementary colors, and they also give you a nice type of color block if you're such like love color block. So two-tone shoes are definitely in for 2026. I highly recommend you get it for yourself if possible. Like me, please tune it up. You know it to make you happy, and that's one thing that whenever I have something that is colorful, bright, I'm always excited to have it. So tune it up if you can. So anyone, this is the last statement accessory that is trending for 2026. And if you really do check your closet, you will notice that you may already have these pieces in your closet. Maybe you have a nice statement belt that you've not worn for a while, or maybe you have a top handle bag, or most of your bags are top handle bags, or maybe you don't have more than one top handle bag. It depends on which of these 2026 statement accessories are you into. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It tells YouTube like you enjoyed the video, and I've been hearing hype it. Please, if you can hype my video, hype it because it will really help me a lot, because I really don't know what hype it means. So if you can thumbs up, let me know.
Sunshine.